Now that you've done that, one move and you finish your cube. Many of you, I'm sure, will want to know how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So as you can see here, we've got a scramble, and I'll show you how to solve this in a minute. So you might want to solve this just to show your friends, or you've got an old Rubik's Cube and you just want to solve it. But either way, I'll show you how to solve this cube. So on the cube, there's 3 different types of pieces. We have the corners here, the edges, and the centers. The white and yellow centers will always be opposite each other. The orange and red centers will always be opposite each other, and the green and blue centers will always be opposite each other. And in a correctly solved cube, all of these colors will be opposite each other in the order I've just said. So what we first want to do with this cube is we want to find out how to do the white cross. This will make solving the rest of the white's face much easier, which we can then use to solve the cube. So here we can insert this piece into there. So first of all, if we move this face so this can easily be inserted in, it's inserted like that. So if we just ignore these corner pieces, this is what we want. Now, like I said, orange and red will always be opposite each other, so we need to look for a red piece here. So we need to find a white and red edge piece to opposite our orange and white piece. So if we put this in, we can see that these are on opposites. Next thing we want to do is we want to put these pieces in the correct place. So as you can see here, they are already kind of in the correct way, so we can just insert them in. Now, as you can see right here, this is another edge with red and green on it. So we need to find red and green. Now, if we do this, this will be in the correct position, but the red's not anymore. So we want to move these out the way, then put this in, and now this should be okay. You want to do this for all the pieces until they are done. A case you might come across is, if I just do this, you think you've solved them correctly, but these are not in the correct position. What you want to do for this is you want to move these away to the top, flip them, and then pull them down. Now these will be in the correct position. What we want to do now is match up the centers, so as you can see, green's meant to go there. If you've done the white face correctly, these will match up. Here we can see this is an orange and blue edge. If blue is on the top of your orange and blue edge, you want to put it onto the center like this. So the orange and the orange are touching. As you can see, the blue is here, and we want to insert this there, like that. But the first step to inserting it is actually moving it away. Then we pull this up, pull that to the side, pull it down, and bring it back. Now as you can see, the white face is like this. So that is actually one of the most important algorithms to do to solve the cube. As you can see here, we got the blue and red. The red is here, so we want this to be on the blue, and we move it away, up, to the left, down, back to the right. Then we flip this, insert it in with the rest of its white pieces, and down. This is a hard concept to grasp how to do it when you're first learning the cube, but it does get a lot easier to do. Here again we do it to the side, up, and done. Surprisingly, okay, yeah, we found. Okay, so here, if we do this now, it won't work because we want this piece to go in there. So what we actually do is we move it away again, and we just do the same thing, but with our left hand this time. So we go up, to the right this time, down, and then back. Flip, in, done. So now we should have our white surface still completely fine, and all of these second layers will be good too. A mistake that lots of people make when they try to solve the cube is they go for one face and then try to do the second face and mess up this face. But now we've done this. So you might have a backwards L, horizontal line, or maybe even the whole cross, or nothing. So if you have nothing, you can do this algorithm anywhere. If you have this backwards L shape, you need to do it facing the backwards L shape, not a normal L shape. If you have the horizontal line, you do it in the same position as the backwards L shape. You push this like that, move this up, move this to the right, pull it down, and in. Now you will get this. So if you had the backwards L shape, you'll get the horizontal line. If you had nothing, you'll get the backwards L shape. If you had the horizontal line, sorry, you'll get the cross. So now we've got the horizontal line, we need to do this again. If you want to see anything I've done in this video again, you might want to slow it down or pause or replay or whatever you guys want to do. And as I mentioned earlier, red and orange should always be opposite. Yeah, they're not here. So what we want to do is we want to move this away. So we move this up and pull it like that. Then we push this down, keep going. Then we pull it up and bring it all the way back. Now, if you've done this correctly, all of these should be in the correct places. If you've done it like this, that will be fine. You just move them back and like this. Now you've got this, you've got the cross, you've got the second layer, and they're all in the correct place, but these corners aren't. So what you want to do is you want to check if any of these pieces are in the correct place. If you don't know what I mean by in the correct place, as you can see here, there's yellow, red, and green. It doesn't matter in which order, but they need to have yellow, red, and green. This has got yellow, orange, and green, so it's not in the correct place. If you've got one in the correct place, you do this algorithm as if it was there. If you haven't, do it anywhere like I'm doing. So you push this to the left, pull this up, push that back, and pull it up, and then do the same thing backwards. So you pull that back, down, like that, and down. Now, you do this as many times as you need until one's correct. Here, one of them is correct, none of the others are. But now one of them is correct, we do it here. Now that we've done this, we can see that they're all in the correct position, but they may not be in the correct place. So here we need to flip the cube over, and we need to find one that's in the correct place that we've done, which is here. And we need to pull it up to the side, down, like that, And then we just keep doing this. Until this is in the correct position. Then here we just do the same thing. An important thing is that you don't move the cube like this, because that will mess up the whole cube. So move this into the position and do what we've done. Now that you've done that, one move and you finish your cube. Like I said earlier, if you want to revisit any of it, please do go back and watch the video again. I hope you enjoyed my video and have finally learned how to solve your cube. Thank you for watching.